All in one station, so easy for me.
Songs you know and love play here.
Yeah, I really love what you guys do.
Well, thank you so much. We love what we do as well, and it's great to know that it's appreciated by you also. It is 9:15, sitting right now at 49 degrees here in Fort Dodge. Warming up to a high today of 68 with sunshine, but we're going to get back into the 70s by tomorrow. We'll give you a rundown of the K97 weather in just a little bit. Well, of course, we are live on the airwaves of Iowa's favorite country, K97. Also live on our audio streams at yourfortdodge.com and also on the free iHeartRadio app. And we are live and in not so good color on our Alpha Fort Dodge video stream on our Facebook page. That's Iowa's favorite country, K97 on Facebook, because Dougie Smith is on with me.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I have waited since the last time we talked to be able to just tear on you. You know, I saw Dougie text me. I got to tell you this. Dougie texted me just before about 10, 15 minutes ago, and he said, I'm waiting on you. And what did I say, Dougie? I'm like
you said something about you're eating a block of cheese.
No, I said, I'm like eating a block of Swiss cheese. I make you wait, but when I finally show up, you wish I hadn't. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, I do know that. But the really fun part of this is it sounds like I'm talking to this guy named Darren, right?
Right.
But the name on his
it says Rob.
Rob Jones.
I forgot. Rob used our video stream before me. Man, I need to see if I can change that. I don't know if I can do that or not.
Because I'm really confused here. I think I'm doing the news.
You know, I'm going to get all over Rob for doing that, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna. He should not have done that. I'm not sure how to go back and change that now. He probably.
I think you got to change it when you come in. So you would have to go out and come back in.
Well, I'm Rob Jones for today then.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll shrink it down so it doesn't look so bad. There, how's that? Well, I'm glad you caught that.
I'll spend the rest of the day confused now. You know that, don't you?
You know, all I got to do is start talking like this, and I can be Rob Jones. You know that, right?
You're not doing it well enough. He's got way more of a drawl than that.
He's got it. Well, you know, he's in Oklahoma. When I hired him, I hired him from Oklahoma, but he's from South Carolina, is where he's from.
Yeah, and you can tell too.
Yeah, he's got that deep thing going on. You know, he does a great job, man. He really does. So
it reminds me of when I lived in Texas, and that southern drawl is real easy to come accustomed to because it's kind of a lazy speech.
You know, that's what I've heard. I've heard that, you know, once you start living in southern states like that, after a while, you just pick it up and you don't even always realize you do. But
correct.
Wow, that's crazy.
Be careful. In the background is Greg, so he might be spouting off every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I gave him complete permission to throw it out there.
You know, I was messaging with Deuce as well, Greg, as you call him. I call him Deuce. Right. I was messaging with him as well, and I said, who am I going to be talking with tomorrow when I'm broadcasting from Santa in September? And he said, well, you probably start off with me. And I said, meaning him. And I said, what? I'm finally getting you on the air. Because I remember many times when Deuce worked here, he would come into the K97 studio. I would flip on the mic. I couldn't get that guy to sneeze, let alone say a word, right? And then he says, well, at the Bikes for Tykes remote that we had a couple of weeks ago, because I couldn't be there. I was on a little bit of time off. And he said, yeah, I had Mason on with me, and I was on. So I said, dude, after all the years of trying to get you to do something on the air, even to utter a word, you give it up to Mason. I mean, talk about a slap in the face.
Yeah, but, you know, it all happens to do with the importance of the event.
Oh, don't do that.
It's not necessarily the person.
Don't
Don't take it personally. I hate to see you cry on the air.
Don't turn it on my sympathy and heartstrings here, okay?
I'm not pulling on your heartstrings. I'm telling you the way it is, dude.
Dougie, I'm so glad that you keep me grounded, man. I really am.
You know, it's the event, not the person.
Well, it is tomorrow, that's for sure. Now, you got it planned perfectly because we're going to get back up into the 70s for tomorrow. A little bit of wind if you're out riding, but that's all right. I know,
we create our own wind, so that's good.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with a little extra wind therapy tomorrow as well. So let's talk about what's going on. Santa in September, annual event. How many years has it been for ABATE of Iowa?
Oh, my God, probably 30. I don't know. It was before I started, and I've been around for 30 years, so a long time.
I knew it was one of the longer annual rides. And now, for anybody who doesn't know, Doug, give the premise of what this is all about. What is the whole ride and fundraiser for?
We try to raise money to get toys for children at Christmas. And that's the idea of Santa. And then we distribute through Upper Des Moines, different area agencies in order to disperse the toys, because we don't have that network. We try to give these toys to underprivileged children. And we actually, as a group, go out and buy the toys. And then we have these organizations come pick them up. And we distribute to, I think it's 10 counties. And don't ask me to go through the counties because I don't have a map in front of me.
You don't know my memory after 30 years?
I know a lot of them, but I probably miss one because that's kind of the way I am. But,
it's called age, Doug. It's called age.
Yeah, and since I seen you last, I've gained another one. So
You've turned another year?
Yes, last Saturday.
Oh, you know what? I remember seeing that on Facebook, and I refused to wish you a happy birthday. That's right.
I'm glad because it wasn't very happy.
Uh-oh. Was it a number with a 0 at the end?
No. I'm just shy of that 1 year. So next time I'll have that 6 and 0 after.
Oh, dude, you're my hero for even getting close to that. I know what you mean, but wow. Well,
it was a great day because my daughter was in town from Florida. I got something knocked off my bucket list I didn't know I wanted to do, and I was the officiant for a wedding for my niece.
Wow.
And that was pretty cool. And, over the years, I've gotten to do some things I didn't really know I wanted to do.
That's pretty cool, man.
And it turned out amazing.
Well, good for you. Well, yeah. happy belated birthday. I'm glad it turned out like that. And here's to, another 60.
And no.
Oh, Doug, you're probably going to still be riding a 4-wheel bike by the time the rest of us have passed on. You're going to still be out there on the road, wind blowing through those locks of yours, and enjoying life.
Possibly in another 20 years, I'll have a trike, but not. Let's not go 60 years because. My dad's 93, so I might make 30 years. So.
See, it's in your family genes.
Yeah, let's just leave them there. I hope to be gone shortly after I retire.
Oh, dude, no, you got to enjoy the retirement life is what you got to do. I tell you, every time I'm out on my bike, I'll come to a stop sign or a stoplight or whatever it may be, and I'll, put my feet down, obviously. And, half the time I'm like, it's probably getting closer and closer to those trike days because it's just getting harder and harder on the knees. You know what I'm talking about?
I do, because I'm a little older than you are. So
I'm glad you put it as a little older. Thank you.
Well, a little is kind of one of them terms. If it's 10%, that's a little. It might be 20%. Who knows? I'm quite a bit older than my wife, and that makes me a lucky guy. So.
Yeah, it makes you a very lucky guy. And if anybody's ever seen his wife, he is a very lucky guy. She's a sweetheart and a half.
There you go. See?
Yeah, I don't know what you're paying her every month to hang around with you, but whatever it is, you got it.
Don't even go there. I can't afford it.
Dougie, where are we starting tomorrow? Let's talk about the run and the stops that we're going to make, and and coming back and the whole works.
Oh, we have to come back too?
Well, when it's all said and done, right back.
Oh, I get it, said the blind guy. We're going to start off at Shiny Top. And Nate's going to have us show up. And rumor has it he might cook one of his famous breakfast pizzas.
Oh.
And they're awesome.
Oh, yes, they are.
Pizza down there is awesome anyways. And then from Shiny Top, and the registration's 11 to 1. And it's going to be $20 per rider and a brand new toy, unopened toy. Because we need to give these to kids, so we don't want, slightly used stuff. We want new.
Right.
And then from Shiny Top, we're going to go to the Co-op in Pomeroy, which is a very nice place.
It absolutely is. People will be surprised if you haven't been there how big it is and how really, really cool it is as well.
Right. And then we're going to go to 719 Main in Humboldt, which, are you familiar with that one?
I'm not. Is that a new establishment?
That one used to be Rustics.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so right there in downtown Humboldt.
Right. It's the same people, I believe, that own it that have that really nice bar in Peyton, excuse me.
In Peyton. Oh, and okay, so 709 in Peyton. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
709?
209, I think, is in Peyton.
209. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's a great place.
I don't know. Heck, you know me in the bars. I'm not old enough to go in them yet. So
They card you every time, don't they, Doug?
well, actually, I'm not old enough to drink. They'll let me come in because I'm good that way. Then we're going to go up to Laverne to the Handlebar, and Handlebar's a good place, and the people there are really nice.
Absolutely.
And then CNC's in Webster City, so we're going to get over there near your stomping grounds.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we're going to go down to Riverside Tap in Lehigh and see Kelly and the gang. And then we're going to end up at Rides Bar and Grill here in town.
Home of one of the best burgers in the entire state.
Yeah, Corey does a good job.
Absolutely.
They've got good food there, and I believe we've got the convention center, if I'm not mistaken.
Outstanding.
So we are not going to do an auction this year like we have done in previous years. That's why we have the $20 fee instead of a $10 fee like normal.
Right.
In these COVID times, we just don't want to go asking people for a bunch of donations and whatnot, and we would try to make it up on the registration fee end. And we also have a raffle going, and we're raffling off a weekend stay in Okoboji, a couple of large TVs, a 50-inch and a 43-inch, and a couple of gift cards to Hy-Vee and Fairway.
That's very nice.
That's a $5 ticket. And we'll have them for sale down there also. And that drawing will be at our October meeting. So
outstanding.
So I'll probably hit you up 4 or 5 times between now and then to get you to spend some of that moldy money you have. and then I'm going to ask the guy that I'm talking to, Rob Jones.
Right. Rob will get, as Rob Jones, I'll donate and pledge as much as you want, man. Rob will get a bill from you guys and be what? $465. What's that all about?
Yeah, I got it on the air the other day. So.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. By the way, if you're just tuning in on our video stream, I am not Rob Jones. I forgot to change the name. Rob had a video interview before us, and I forgot to change the name. So Dougie, of course, is driving that one home. He can't let that one go. So that's why I shrunk it down to where it's not as noticeable.
Oh, but it is, because it's in white letters, not noticeable.
I wish I could
put face and the wrong name.
I wish I could put some tape on that, or something. It's a little tough to do on the video side, though.
I could do it on my end, but that won't help everybody else.
Hey, look at this. There's my daughter commenting on there. She says Rob Jones. Didn't know Rob looked like my dad. Okay, leave it alone. You and Dougie.
Well, see, there you go. We're in this together, brother.
Man, no, we're not.
I don't know how many times you've pounded on me. Today's my day.
You know what? Patience, man. Patience. It eventually comes around to where you get your vengeance, right?
Absolutely. And it always has, and it works. And maybe Saturday I won't call you Rob.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
Or maybe I will.
Everybody's going to call me Rob tomorrow because I know you're going to send out like a mass text to everybody in ABATE District 10. Hey, when you see Darren tomorrow, call him Rob.
Yeah, I am the guy who sends those texts out.
I know you are. That's why I'm saying.
It might go even so that, when I announce the run through text, that we announce that you're going to be there Rob Jones will be there.
Rob Jones is going to be there. Yeah, everybody's going to show up looking for this guy with the Southern accent. And here comes this fat Irish guy. What in the world is that?
I don't know. But either way, you still have a face for radio.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? Yeah. And I've had people tell me, you got a face for radio with the lights off in the studio. That's how bad it is.
Ooh. I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, it's okay.
I've got a lot of room to talk as far as faces go.
I still love my mom in spite of her saying that. That's all right, you know. Well, hey, brother, what time's it all kicking off again tomorrow? You said it's registration.
Registration's 11 to 1. Rumor has it you're going to be down there at 10:30.
Yes, sir. 10:30 to 12:30 broadcasting.
Oh, I'm going to have to get a hold of Nader and see if he can open up the joint for us and cook me my breakfast pizza. And
don't say your breakfast pizza. Say our breakfast pizza.
No, that's mine. You can order your own. Teresa Benjamin, our assistant coordinator, just said, "Let's make this a great for the kids."
Absolutely.
See you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And Teresa, we will see you tomorrow.
Doug, I think it's important, since Teresa made that comment, which is so right about that we let people know, look, if you don't have the time to ride, maybe you got other plans, maybe you don't feel like getting out and riding. First off, you can donate regardless. All right, you can just bring a new toy down to Shiny Top tomorrow, and you can donate regardless. Number two, you don't have to have a bike to ride. You can ride your car, you can ride your van, your SUV. Like I said earlier, if you want to ride your golf cart that entire run, man, go for it. It's all for the kids. And as I've been talking about, Dougie, as you know, this is to make sure, as best as ABATE of Iowa District 10 can, that no child in our 10-county area is toyless for Christmas this year. So anything you can do, folks, anything you can do. Tomorrow, Shiny Top, 11 to 1 registration time. Stop down even with a new toy just to help out.
Absolutely. And we'll be there with bells on. Well, maybe not bells, but we'll have our bikes running. That's for dang sure.
I just got this sick visual as to where you would wear bells at, and I don't even want to have that picture ever again.
I must forgive you, but it is what it is.
Dougie, I'm going to have to get you on the air with me tomorrow too. It's a tradition every time I broadcast that you got to be, from
I'll be there.
Event that you got to be on, so.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I know you will. I know you will. You make sure that that lovely wife of yours is there too. So at least I got one part of the Smith family I can look at with pride.
Oh man, I see how you are.
Hey, buddy, I'm not only a proud member of ABATE. By the way, don't let me forget tomorrow, since you're part of the board. I got to renew my membership tomorrow too, and my daughter Ireland's. I think it's up for renewal this month actually. So I got to do that tomorrow.
That's no problem. So
get me taken care of tomorrow. But I appreciate everything that ABATE does. For people who don't know what ABATE's all about, it's a very generous organization. And as you said, man, you've been a part of ABATE District 10 since 30 plus years, right?
Right.
Fantastic.
It's been a fun ride. So.
Well, you got more riding to do, man. Don't be giving up the wheels yet by any means.
No, I'm not giving up nothing, dude. I'm here to have fun. Sometimes it's at your expense, Rob.
Well, that's what I'm here for, man. I'm everybody's verbal punching bag. All right, I'm okay with that.
Well, tomorrow I can actually punch you, so there.
Yeah, you can, and watch that fat. It'll just bounce right off that fat, and I'll be okay.
I've gained a little girth myself, so it's all right.
Hey, do me a favor, since Deuce waited all those years to go on the air with somebody else. Go ahead and just slap him upside the back of the head while he's sitting behind you there for me, and I will check you guys out tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. I could probably do that.
I wish you would.
All right.
All right, my brother. We will see you tomorrow. Looking forward to it again. It's the Santa in September, ABATE of Iowa District 10, starting at Shiny Top tomorrow from 11 to 1 for registration. And again, even if you can't make it, if you have other plans, whatever, a new toy to make sure the kids in our area are not toyless for Christmas. And as Teresa said, let's make it the best Santa in September in the entire ABATE of Iowa District 10 history. Sounds like a plan, right, Doug?
Sounds like a good idea.
All right, my brother. Take care, man. I will see you tomorrow.
You bet.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Doug Smith, ABATE of Iowa District 10. Again, Santa in September tomorrow. Please do everything you can to at least drop off a new toy at Shiny Top right here in Fort Dodge again, so we can make sure that any of our kids, all of our kids in our area, 10 counties it covers, or have something toy-wise for Christmas as well. So we appreciate any donation you can possibly make. That coming up tomorrow, again, starting at Shiny Top right here in Fort Dodge.